the juice. Now I will say, Sierra, you're so aspiring to so many black young women out here, so many, even myself.
Thank you.
And so I just want to know, walk us through your journey. How did this start? Was radio always your passion?
So I know when I was younger, I always wanted to be in entertainment. So long story short, I basically went to college. And my family pretty much talked me out of going to school for broadcasting, so I ended up going to school for nursing because they said that's where the money was at. So I hated science, I hated math, and those was the two main subjects basically in nursing. So at the end of my junior year, I hadn't made it into the nursing program yet, and I'm like, this is not even something I want to do. Like, nurses help doctors save lives and stuff like that, take care of people's health. I'm not even passionate about it. So I went to my advisor and I was like, I want to change my major to what I knew I wanted to do from the beginning, which was entertainment. She was like, yeah, if you change it to a communications degree, you can graduate within a year and a half. So, so I stayed in school for about 4.5 years, which is typical for most people, 4.5 to 5 years or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I started off a nursing major because I was going off of what my family said I should do. And how I basically transitioned from nursing to radio was, it was a book that I was reading in a class, and it was called Go For Yours. And it was basically just saying go for every dream that you ever had, or anything that you want to be that. Don't think, or don't become something just because somebody else wants you to become it. So that inspired me. I don't even know where that book is to this day. It was just a book that I had in school. So so yeah, that was basically my motivation to get into something that I really liked. And I knew I didn't want to be in front of the camera. So I'm like, okay, radio is cool. They don't have to see what you look like. This was back a long time ago before we knew what radio personalities look like. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to be in front of the camera, but I want my voice to be heard. So I'm like, let me get into radio. So 2012, I interned. And then 2014 is when I came over to Power 92 to become a street team member. Then the next year I became a board operator, then a producer. And then December 31st, 2017 was my debut on radio. So that was a long little story, but that was kind of my day.
You remember the day to that. Look, we make a round of applause. That's amazing. So how was, like, when you found out that you'll be able to have your show, did you get a call? Like, how did that happen?
My boss, I believe my boss called me into his office. So I knew, basically, most people get their debut around holidays. So it was about to be, Christmas.
Hell, that's a Christmas
for real. Christmas, New Year's, and all of that. So he let me know. He was like, we're not going to have you go on for Christmas, but we're going to have you go on for New Year's. So New Year's weekend or whatever. So I knew for a whole month in advance. And I couldn't tell nobody. The only person I legit told was my mama maybe. And maybe a couple of other people. So yeah, he called me in his office and let me know, like, we're going to give you a shot. So that was just me being on air. It was like one night. And that wasn't my exact show. Because all of the main people, they basically take the weekend off, or they take the holiday off. So it was like, all right, you basically filling in for these people. So then he had me fill in the next day, which was that Sunday. And I was like, okay, so is this shift my shift or not? Like, will I be back next Sunday? And he was like, okay, I like that. I like how you aggressive with it. I like how you said that. Like, congratulations, it's yours. So that's how I basically found out. So.
I know that just topped off your year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This year is about to be mine. That's what's up.
Like, look, this is the best Christmas gift I need.
For real, for real.
Yes. So I know working in radio, I know you ran into a lot of big people. So how is it running into these big people? Like, do you love the vibe? Have you looked up to some people and they geared you wrong? How is that been?
I definitely, I'm the type of person where I like people music, not only based off of like what they say in their music and stuff like that, but like personality wise too. And I sit and watch interviews still to this day, all day long, like Breakfast Club, all that stuff. Like, I watch them all the time. So it's been people that I loved, like artists that I loved, or famous people that I loved, and I met them and I'm like, damn, I do not like this person.
Oh my God.
So I ain't gonna say people name, but it's been people that was buttholes, like just not nice to people. And sometimes you get that vibe when you walk up to them and you just get that feeling, and you know it's not gonna be like a super warm welcome. But I don't be caring. It's like, all right, whatever. You think you're important, I think I'm important too.
So would you have that attitude once you know, if you got today's status?
Oh no, absolutely not. I feel like that's already set in a person. If you that type of way now, you was always that person. I won't say I just go up to people just randomly talking to folks, because I know I don't. That's not my personality. But I'm nice to people. Like if they come to me and come up to me, like I still feel like I'm at my beginning stage. So when people come up to me and say that they inspired and stuff like that, like that's a shocker to me. Like I haven't even met my peak yet. So.
Okay, I have another juicy question for you. So, in the next 5 years from now, where do you want to see yourself from here?
So my goal for sure, kind of short-term goal, is to be on air full-time. So, of course, I only have my show one day out the week, which is Sunday, but most people's goal is to basically be on Monday through Friday. So, to, of course, have my own show Monday through Friday. And just basically where I am now, but times 10. So whether it be whatever, mornings, afternoons, nights, like wherever it is, wherever I feel like I could be, like that's where I want to be. And then of course start venturing into other type of businesses. Not just, I feel like radio is like one of my things that I'm gonna be interested in. So I haven't figured out what I want to do just yet, like as far as longevity, but I know for sure radio is where I'm at right now. So.
I know you said like you didn't want to be in front of the camera. So is that something you've thought about over the years? Like, and maybe I want to be in front of the camera.
I mean, I feel like if I get presented the opportunity, I feel like it's an insecurity thing. Like I'm a solid type chick, and I got a like a chubby face, which ain't nothing wrong with it. But you be looking at yourself on camera like, dang, that 10 pounds really did.
I actually just watched your Dating Chronicles. If y'all didn't know, she does Dating Chronicles on Power 92.
Talking about relationships, I ain't even in a relationship. That's right.
But it'd be really good talk like every week. And I seen it on there yesterday, and I love how it looks. It looks really good. The quality of the conversation on Dating Chronicles is really good. So make sure y'all check that out. I just wanted to say that it looks really good on camera.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta get used to it. Even taking pictures, I don't really care for taking. I take a million pictures before I post it.
Okay, look, we gotta find that best one. Right. So, question for you, what made you want to come up with a dating chronic topic on your show?
So I knew I had to come up with something, like as far as I feel like everybody has like a segment or something about their show that sticks out. And I'm like, what do I enjoy talking about? And I feel like I always have conversations with people about dating and stuff, like in relationships. Granted, I haven't been in a real relationship in a while, but I feel like I date a lot. And then I've been on some wild ass dates. I got crazy experiences. So it's like, at first I started off by telling people my experiences. And then I'm like, okay, well, let's see if other people got other crazy dating experiences, or if they got questions, and I'll answer it for them. So.
Can I ask you what's been one of the craziest dating experiences you've had?
Since we're talking about dating.
Okay, probably. I can't tell you the craziest. I don't know. I just feel like I be just dating. Sometimes I just be running into some dudes. Not even weird, but it's just like dudes that just not. I don't know if I can curse or not. Yes, it's just like not shit at all. And it be crazy stories. Like dudes be thinking you stupid, like all types of crazy things. Blind, slow, everything. Like then you start thinking like, wait, am I really Am I a dumbass for real?
Do I really like him, or am I just like, am I dumb? Am I dumb?
Yeah. But I would have to think about that.
I think I saw on your Instagram that you interviewed Nipsey Hussle. Am I wrong?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Did you have any sort of interaction with him?
No. So he came to Power 92 last February or March. I think it was last March.
Okay.
And DJ Nafis ended up interviewing him. Okay. I was out the country at the time, which I was super messed up about. Like I was so mad. Like you out the country and you pissed off that Nipsey, because I've been listening to his music not for a long time, but of course for a minute. Like I remember my ex, he put me on to him, and then my coworker Cass, he reintroduced me to him, and then when Victory Lap came out, I was listening to that. So I was upset that I didn't get to meet him. Aside from his music, I love Lauren London, and people used to call me Nunu back in the day. So when they came together, I'm like, oh, I love him even more. So, but yeah, I never got a chance to meet him, but I did see him this year. What is it called? Super Bowl weekend in Atlanta. And his car was parked by our car. And me and my friends, we was like, let's just go up to him. Like, we not going to see him for a while. Like,
that was this year.
That was this year in February. Wow. And I was like, let's just do it. Like, let's get a picture. And then we was just sitting there contemplating for like 20 minutes. And we was like, all right, forget it. I'm eventually going to see him again. And we never got the chance to.
R.I.P.
She got the Nipsey blue on her nails.
Oh, yeah.
So you know she a fan.
R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, of course. I know that was like a dang. We should have did that type of moment.
And me and my friends, we talked about it that same night that he passed. Like, dang. Yeah. And my friend hit me up. She was like, Sierra, we definitely should have went up to his car. Even though the security probably would have treated our ass, but it's like, so what? I feel like he definitely would have took the picture. But
and nobody expected him to leave like this.
So. Oh no, absolutely. And that's what I told my friend. I said my exact words was, "I'll see him again."
Right? Because it happened. Like, what? It happened shockingly. Like that was something I don't think nobody seen coming.
Nobody
at all. Okay. And I was gonna say, I also seen at one of the games that you came out and did you give the ball? I know you on the screen. How was that? Like,
it was dope.
That was amazing.
I'm also a basketball fan too, and of course I've been Chicago Bull fan.
Yes,
by default, even though we got some things going on with the squad, but I feel like it's a lot of people. I suck at playing basketball, but I like watching basketball, and I feel like it's a lot of hoopers that I know that never seen Jordan play before, never seen Allen Iverson play. Like none of the greats they never seen, and I've seen both of them play before. Wow. That's how young I was going to games with my mom and my dad. So I was able to experience. Like I've been going to the United Center since I was a little girl. So for me to be able to present the ball like that meant a lot to me. I don't even think my boss knew how much it meant to me when he told me that. So
that was everything. What? See, I love the Bulls games because you know when they get over 100 points, you
get
big man.
It's not big man no more. What is it? It's a hot dog or something. It's so nasty.
Hold on, they didn't never go.
I swear, last time I was there, it was definitely a hot dog. I think before it was Chick-fil-A too, but it's definitely a hot dog.
Really?
Every time we talk about sports, you bring up food.
She said them nachos be hitting at the gas.
She literally say something about food in correlation.
That is hilarious.
That just broke my heart. They went from a Big Mac to a hot dog.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a hot dog last time. I'm like, no, I definitely.
You good? Right? Yeah, I'm good. I'd rather the salad.
You buying basketball tickets for hot dogs.
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh, I want to ask you this question. If you could say something motivational to a young lady that's out here that's trying to do what you're doing, what's something you would say? You know, right? Like all of us.
Or a young man.
To give us
or a young man.
You know, to motivate us.
As cliche as it may sound, like my motivation will be like, don't stop. Like no matter what, I feel like, and also don't get in your own way. Like me, I feel like sometimes I feel like I could be way further than where I am now if I wouldn't be in my own head. Like sometimes I'm my biggest doubter. Yeah, so my motivation to others will basically be like, don't give up. Don't listen to critics, especially people that don't have their stuff together. Just stay focused and get out your head and just do it. Like don't be scared to do nothing. Like I was once that person that was super scary, and I'm just now breaking out my shell, and I've been on the radio for a year and a half, so just do it.
Like Nike, okay? Just do it.
You just talking to me directly. I stay in my head.
That's the worst. You your own worst enemy. Like that's a fact for real.
That's why I tried to self-appreciate myself. I thought about doing something for myself. So thank you, Sierra. Yes. I'm about to do it.
Big thank you. Thank you so much. Can you let everybody know, all the listeners and viewers know where they can find you on all social media platforms?
So I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Sierra_Monay. That's CIERRA_MONAY. I just made a Facebook media page too, so you can find me on Facebook at Sierra Monay. So yeah, tune in.
Okay.
Yes. And your show is
on Sundays, 2 to 6 p.m. And it's the day party with your weekend base here.
Yes, on 92.3. Make sure y'all tune in to y'all baby. Period. The juice.